Hello and welcome to another episode of Best Schools in Dallas. Today we're at Bryan Adams High School and we're going to learn about the amazing Leadership Academy here. We'll hear from Principal Bott. Thank you so much for having us.
I appreciate it. Yeah, my name is Ryan Bob, the principal of Bryan Adams High School Leadership Academy. Welcome to BA, y'all.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see today?
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you about Bryan Adams. So we are Bryan Adams High School Leadership Academy. We take the students of today and we build them up to be the leaders of tomorrow in college, career, and military. So really our Leadership Academy is the umbrella over everything that we do here at Bryan Adams. We have multiple programs underneath that umbrella. One of them is our early college, where students are striving to become educators or work within criminal justice and they're getting an associate's degree. We also have our NAF Academy, where students are striving to become leaders in IT, medical, or engineering. And we've also added a career institute. So these are students that are striving to become leaders in the career force right after high school. So some things that we have are plumbing and pipe fitting, HVAC. So we're really super excited. But the thing that really brings together, again, is our Leadership Academy. And it culminates in what's called the College, Career, and Military Portfolio Defense. And really the best way to describe that is imagine like a PhD candidate getting in front of adults. Well, that's what our students do. They get in front of a panel of adults and they defend, they truly acquire the leadership skills necessary to be successful in college, career, and military.
Fantastic. And you guys are leading the way in Dallas ISD. You're the first high school leadership academy doing this.
Absolutely. So, and in the whole world, we are the largest leadership academy running our portfolio defenses.
That's some bragging rights right there. That's
yeah,
awesome.
Super cool.
Awesome.
So what I like to do now is take you to one of our coordinators, Adrian Echeverria. He's going to talk more about defenses as well as about the portfolio.
Awesome. Let's go.
And there's some more exciting things here as well. So after we talk to Mr. Echeverria, we're going to actually go see a defense. After we see the defense, then we're going to talk to one of our students and be able to see exactly what was the impact of the defense in her high school career. Thank you. Mr. Echeverria? Hi. How's it going? Good.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about the defense and that system and how that works?
Yeah, so the defenses, they basically take place in our advisory class that we meet 4 times a week for about 35 minutes. Students start working on their defense from their freshman all the way up until their senior year. It's really an opportunity for students to show their teachers and their peers and the community what they've been working on throughout high school as far as in their content areas as well as college, career, military readiness. There's many different aspects that go into the defense. They present over projects and they teach the panel what they've learned and whatnot. But also there's a deeper part of it where there's the social and emotional learning part of it also, where students are able to communicate who they are. They talk about their challenges, they talk about their accomplishments. We really get to know the students in a vulnerable spot that we normally wouldn't get to see in the classroom as far as the content area. As part of the defense, we have a portfolio, a digital portfolio that's done on the Google Drive where students, they upload different documents throughout the year. For seniors specifically, it's a huge way for them to be college and career military readiness. They have to show completion of their FAFSA, they have to show if they take AP classes, their scores for their AP scores, they have to have a cover letter. They have an About Me essay that they can use for their college entrance or their college applications. So there's really this whole component of actually having our students walk out these doors ready to go out into the real world with all these different skills that they've learned in advisory.
That's amazing. So is there any sort of topic that they're covering? And if so, how do they choose that topic? Or is it just a general overall defense of what they've learned?
So the main point, what the students are trying to prove to the panel is why they're why they're college and career military ready, and why are they going to be able to make it out in the real world once they leave our doors. So they have that one essential question and they have to develop a thesis, and they kind of wrap their whole defense around that thesis to show the panel that they are ready to go out there and they will be successful.
That's amazing. Okay, and so they do this on a sophomore level and a senior level, is that correct?
Yes. So we have what we call lower and upper divisions. So lower divisions are freshman and sophomore. So those advisors kind of get them started on getting that portfolio ready. They start writing that About Me section, and so generally what happens is throughout their 4 years, they're going to be able to build up on the stuff that they do in advisory as a freshman. That way, whenever they get to a senior defense, they have all that stuff ready, they have all these skills ready, and that they're ready to go.
Awesome. Okay, I know we're about to go in and see one ourselves. This is awesome, guys.
Yes.
Anything we should know before we go in?
I mean, just enjoy it, watch the great accomplishment this young lady is doing, and be proud.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
So yeah, we're about to go see Angelina Solis. She's a senior here at Bryan Adams. She's phenomenal, and you truly get to see this. And the main thing that you're about to see is that This gives her that pedestal to show what she truly has gained at her time here at Bryan Adams. Y'all ready? Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go on in.
We're in Indiana. I'm actually not Texan. I'm a Hoosier for life. I'm a former member of the Bryan Adams swim team and the band. I say former because I did swim for 3 years and then I stopped swimming after 3 years, and I was in band for 2 years. I plan to become a nurse practitioner or a vet. I'm also a mother too, believe it or not. I have a dog named Grandpa and a turtle named Shelly, and I'm an Aggie class of 2024. So go. And then these are some bonus pictures. That's a Friday night rehearsal. That's me and my boyfriend's Miata. That's Shelly. That's Grandpa in a cowboy hat. That's me at a swim meet. Me at a band game. Regionals. I didn't win all those medals, sadly. Yeah. So some of my personal goals. My semester goal is to finish all my classes with A's. My year goal is to maintain and hopefully move down in my rankings. So right now I'm 11. I was at 10. I slipped a little bit, so I need to get that back up there. My 5-year goal is to be in college, working towards the career of my dreams, which is a nurse practitioner. And my 20-year goal is to be out of college, live my best life, and only having the problem of my wedding ring breaking my gloves. So the exhibit essential question for all of the PAs over, like in total, were how will your Bryan Adams education prepare you to be college, career, or military ready? So my education here at Bryan Adams has definitely helped me because it's shown me that although I have a lot of adversities that I may face, I have a growth mindset, which I didn't have before coming here, that will allow me to flourish and just continue to have an open mind to any possibilities. So why do we complete defenses? So according to statistics, this is a chart from 2010 based on SAT scores and minorities and how they correlate. So based on the charts, the minorities are at the bottom for passing. But I want to prove that statistic wrong and show that like I'm more than where I come from and I'm more than poverty and I'm more than a minority. I'm going to be successful and I'm going to prove these numbers wrong. And my artifact 1 was on art, and the RECA component was creative expression. So the artifact 1 no, what I had to know for this PA is how different colors could give off different moods based on the different hues. So the essential question was how can color be used to express a mood or an opinion? So my answer and justification, I could express a mood but with color by using bold, warm, and exciting colors to express happy and exciting feelings, or by using cool and dark colors to express feelings of sadness or serenity. So the cool colors are going to be your oranges, your violets, and your reds, your oranges, and your yellows, which are mainly hot colors. And your cool colors are going to be blue, green, and violet. So those are all like earthy tones that help to relax you. And so the process, I had to choose a topic. So for this artifact, we could either choose a food that we hated, like broccoli, and make the background not ugly color, but like a less exciting color that'll make the food seem more dull. Or we could choose a landscape picture that we took and then paint that and express the feeling it gave. And then we researched an artist for inspiration. Mine was Van Gogh and Diana Madara's. Both of their paintings, like Starry Night, it's super calm, relaxing because of the use of the blues. And I chose the image, and that was my picture I took. It was at Chick-fil-A. I was with my friends. And then I chose my paper and my paint type, and I decided to use both watercolors and acrylic paints. And then I taped my border, which is all this. It's all taped off, so that way you can see the edges. And then I used watercolor for the background, the sky, because it's really light, and you can kind of see through it because the sky isn't just a solid blue. And then I did final touches, like fluffing up the clouds, and I removed tape to get to the, and uploaded it to the Google Drive. So my connections. So my connections to other classes is managing stress, because this project stressed me out to the max. Like I wanted to cry so many times, you don't understand. And constructing presentations and analyzing character feelings. So in English, I have to be able to analyze the way the character is feeling based on the words they use or the different tones of their voice. And so that really helped me with this because it helped me understand emotions better. And then connections to world, understanding marketing, having an artistic lens when approaching a problem. So in marketing, so different places such as McDonald's, KFC, literally any fast food place you look at, they all have red in their logo. And the red is actually an appetizing color. So when you use warm colors like that, it makes you hungry. And then my BA6. My basics I used for this was express myself creatively, because I had to be able to express the feeling that the painting gave me. Think critically, I had to think deeply about the colors I was going to use, because if you notice, it had, let me go back. it did have some warm colors in it, so I had to make sure that those didn't overpower the entire picture and give off the wrong feeling that I wanted. And then I also had to solve problems resourcefully, so whenever I was taking off the tape for my border, I actually ripped my painting because she told us to do it really slowly, and I was like, I want to be done with this, and so I like ripped it, and it ripped my painting. But then I had to go in and make some little changes. Any questions for Artifact 1?
All right. So you mentioned that you talked about this whole marketing aspect of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is this something you're interested in? Like, is marketing something that you're interested in, or is it just something that you connected with doing this artifact?
It actually isn't. So like, although I feel like I could be like a businesswoman, like it's just I want to be more hands-on and like be with the people. So that's not really my goal from this, but it was just something that I connected. It was actually from another class. I think I learned it in Evet's class actually about marketing and the different strategies they use.
So going through this process, how do you think this is going to help you be college, career, military ready?
So with this, I think it really helped me with my time management, and it showed me that I am able to complete things although I may not feel like it. Like I could always persevere through the tough times and stuff.
That was really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Like, very impressive. She's a senior in high school, y'all. Like that, and she is very confident
Just
and
imagine
knowledgeable.
the fact that every one of our students are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives them that, again, like I said, that chance to be on that pedestal and really be able to, say their story. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love it.
And speaking of story, we actually have a student here to be able to talk about the impact that defenses have made for her over her 4 years at Bryan Adams.
Awesome. Hello. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about, your experience?
Okay, hi, I'm Jasmine Vu. I'm a senior here at Bryan Adams, and so I have done the early defense for both years, my sophomore and senior year, and I did really good at all of them, and this has helped me in life because I have done a lot of job interviews, and I've been successful at them. I was able to get an internship this past summer, and I did a college interview when I went to Maine, and I flew up there, and they basically told me that if I did apply that I would definitely get in, and so this has really helped me in life, and public speaking, being able to communicate with others around me in confidence, and so that's something that defense has really helped me do.
Fantastic. What would you say is like the biggest difference between you freshman year and today as a senior?
As a freshman, I was definitely scared of going up and talking about anything. I remember I used to cry sometimes, and today I don't. Like I do the announcements every morning in the morning, and everyone hears my voice. I'm confident. I mess up every once in a while, but that's just me.
Oh, we all do.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've definitely done better. I do competitions where I literally compete in how good I am at public speaking or interviewing, and usually BA always does the best out of all the schools we compete against.
Fantastic. Okay, and one last question. What are some of like your future goals and dreams?
Okay, so I want to be a pediatrician, and so public speaking really helps with that, because if you don't know how to communicate with your patients or your clients, then you're probably not doing a good job as a doctor. So I do want to be a pediatrician, so that's one of my goals, and so I'm going to Case Western in Ohio. It's a really good pediatrician school, and we do a lot of research opportunities there, and so hopefully with the public speaking skills I learned here in the BA6, I'm able to get internships or research opportunities with professors there at the school.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, and best of luck as you start college next year.
Thank you.
All right. I know we saw some panelists in there, and who are those people? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we have community members, parents, as well as teachers and staff members who serve on our panels. And really their goal is to, first off, cheer on the student, because this is more of a celebration than anything. But after the student goes over a performance assessment, one of their PAs, one of the projects that they complete in one of their classes, they get to ask questions to push them. So what the panelists have is they have a rubric. And based upon that rubric, they're always trying to get them to that distinction level. And they're going to ask those questions on how can they push them to that distinction level.
That's awesome. And it sounds like you have an opportunity for more people if they are interested in being a panelist.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
So, I mean, the kids, they're absolutely pouring their hearts out. They do a whole lot of work. So do the staff members who are preparing them for the defenses. What we're looking for is more. We're looking for more parents, community members, staff members from other schools to come in and really work with our students on these panels.
Awesome, guys. So if you're interested, contact Bryan Adams High School and you can come sit in on one of these. This is so cool. I'm so glad we got to see this today.
Absolutely.
I loved it. Thank you so much for having
Thank
us.
you.
And this has been another episode of Best Schools in Dallas. We'll see you next time.
Bye.